What's up, guys? It's Sam here with Stolt Fitness. And last week I got a question from Michael. And Michael is trying to widen his back. He wants to increase the taper from his shoulders down to his waist. And there's two ways that you can do this. First way is to widen your back and your shoulders. The second way is to reduce the size of your waist. So, in order to get the results that you want the fastest, I would recommend both trying to widen your back as well as reduce the size of your waist. I'm also trying to widen my back. So I'm going to show you 3 of the exercises that I am doing to help widen my back. Now, when you do back exercises, if you are grabbing a close grip or middle grip for any type of pull, that is going to be doing more of the center or middle of your back. What we want to do is grab really wide. This is going to help widen up your lats. It's going to help focus on the outskirts of your back. So the first exercise I have for you is lat pull downs, an overhand wide grip lat pull down, then a overhand lat row, as well as a single arm lat pull down. We have a vertical pull, then a horizontal pull, and then a vertical pull again. So sometimes I will do back and forth, and I will go back to a horizontal row afterwards, single arm, so I can get one of each motion. My workouts change up practically weekly, so I may do this week, and next week I would do a wide grip bent over row. So like any exercise, and I'm going to keep saying this in all of my videos until I see everybody at the gym doing this, but like every exercise, you want to make sure that you're doing it with proper form and that you're not just letting momentum yank your arms back out. Unless you're training for something very specific, you want to make sure that the momentum of the weight is not just yanking your arms up. So I do my pull down and then just letting my arms snap back up with the weight. You don't want this to happen. By reducing the momentum of your arms yanking back up, you're going to be keeping tension on your muscles longer. Time under tension is going to be a good thing for you. It's also going to drastically reduce the risk of injury. Another good thing. So first I'm going to show you the wide grip lat pull downs. And I'm going to apologize in advance for the camera angle because it's of my back. So I'm going to be trying to talk really loud so you can still hear it. Now, when you do this, we're grabbing a overhand outside grip. And when you do this exercise, you don't want to be doing this. And you see a lot of the guys at the gym grabbing the weight that's too heavy for them and then swinging their back down. So they're using the momentum of rocking their whole body down to try to pull the weight. So what they do is they start with it swinging by bringing their whole entire body back, and then they just try to yank it down the last bit. So it looks like this. Now, I'm not having a seizure. I'm just trying to illustrate how some people do this exercise. So we do not want to do that. What we're going to do is have your body up straight, keep your spine nice and straight, and then you're just going to squeeze it down. And we're not going to pull with our arms. We're going to try to pull with our legs. So when you pull with your arms, it looks more like this. When you're pulling with your back, it looks more like that. So we're making sure that the exercise, each range of motion, is controlled throughout. Now, when I do these, I'll generally do somewhere between 3 to 5 sets. All right, so now we have the seated wide grip rows. Now, when you do this, the same thing, you want to keep your upper body from rocking forwards and backwards. So you're not going to be doing this. This is not what we're trying to do. And as you can see, if you looked at my back on that, or when I do it in a second, you're going to see the muscles a lot more, and that's because I'm focusing on working the muscles on the second time around. So when you do this, we're grabbing all the way outside. You keep your upper body straight with your spine straight. I like to roll my shoulders forward, only at the top, but as you can still see, my lower back is still straight. So go forward. Very controlled range of motion here. And again, just like the lat pull downs, I'll do somewhere between 3 to 5 sets, depending on how I'm feeling that day. Now we have the vertical single arm pull down. So when I'm doing this, you'll see me sliding to one side a little bit more or the other side, and that's because the seat doesn't drop down any further. So I'm trying to stretch out my lat. So I can reach up here without stretching my lat completely and still start the weight off. So what I'm doing is sliding to the side more so I get more of a stretch right here. So let me show you how this looks. Again, we're keeping our back straight so you're not pulling down like this. You're trying to pull with your lat, not with your arm. Very controlled, letting it stretch, squeeze it down. Then we're going to switch sides. So, Michael, I hope this was helpful. And if you have any other questions, please let me know. For everybody else, if you know somebody else who's trying to put a little bit of size on their back or trying to get a bigger taper for their back, show them this video. Hopefully it helps them out. Otherwise, press that thumbs up button and subscribe to see other videos like this. And I will see you on the other side.